teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Cardinals offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. Greg, I know you're passionate about this, the change in the evolution of the NFL the last decade, the willingness to go for it even more often now on fourth down, as we've seen here.
Yeah, I think teams just continue to understand the NFL is not about yards, it's not about time of possession, it's about generating big plays, and it's about maximizing every position you have in sustaining the ball. So when you get opportunities at certain down and distances, at certain parts of the field, to use that extra down, it changes everything. And the last thing I'll say, Mike, it doesn't happen in a vacuum. We don't decide to go for it on fourth down, or at least I'll say the good teams don't decide to go for it on fourth down They knew they were going for it on fourth down 3 plays ago. They knew on 1st and 10, this was 4-down territory. So first down, second down, third down, the play caller is using that information to say, if I need fourth down, I had it. So I don't need to get it all on second, all on third. So it changes the philosophy and the flow of the play caller, and the players are a lot more comfortable nowadays being in these situations.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great. Pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The Panthers offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. Trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
It's a gain of 10. Ready?
On first down, it's right back to Hubbard. And this time, they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Check right.
Another run here with Hubbard. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
Well, they've got him going backwards now, Mike, and this is a worrying trend. We've seen it now the last 2 plays. They have to be able to generate some leverage at the point of attack. Count on positive yardage in the run game.
Back to throw. Young. Rolling right. He'll try to run for it. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
He'll go left side here and complete this one. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those 2 things are on point, it results in first down.
Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. On the bootleg, it's Young. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Here's the pistol snap to Young. They're called in at the 2, and he'll take it on in. Chuba Hubbard, touchdown Carolina. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. The extra point, up and good. Panthers are on top. It's now 10-7. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Khalil Herbert on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Cards offense ready to get back at it. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught downfield by McBride. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
Let's go. Viking 18. Ready.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Over the middle is Harrison. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
1st and 10.
Get it. Cougar 19.
Back to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready.
Now here's a keeper on his own read. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
3rd and long.
Stephanie. Kennedy Ryan. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll look middle and finds McBride as tight ends. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
He'll drop to throw. That's taken in, and he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
They run it over center with Harris. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Panthers' 9-yard line.
Second down, they need 7.
Ready. Let's go.
Owned back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 by 6.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Extra point now by Riley. He knocks it through. And the Cardinals are on top. It's 14-10.
Cardinals 14, Panthers 10.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Leggett on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ready,
They'll
go.
motion the tight end Smith.
Set.
Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
He'll get this to his tight end, Jatavian Sanders.
Complete to Jatavian Sanders. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Ready, ready. 60, ready.
Out of the shotgun, Young. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Here's Marvin Harrison Jr. and the Cardinal offense heading back out onto the field. The lead sits at 4, so he'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Quick throw here, taken by Hopkins. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Ready, ready.
Here's a handoff to Herbert. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get 20 on the connection. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
He took a shot on that throw, but you don't feel it quite as much when you pair it with a throw as good as that one. So kudos for him standing in that pocket, delivering a strike to pick up that first down.
Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It is a big gain for Arizona. 33 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk, that's good.
They'll run here with Algier. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
He'll get that to Wilson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's third and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. Ready.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. He's got it at the 3.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the board.
65, Panther 11, Panther 11. 65 catch, 65 catch. Warrior 70.
Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. So out is Chad Ryland in a big spot here. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Let's go. Yellow, 22. Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. That's to the left side, hauled in by Leggett. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6. To throw is Young. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And he's got it. Remove the chains. First down at the 47.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now second and 6 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 6. Now Young. The set of the screen here to Hubbard. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
They need one right now. Third and long. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. From the gun here on third down, it's Young. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. It is 2nd and 9. Young. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Jonnu Smith, the tight end, man he was looking for there. And 3rd down coming up. Here's Young. Over the middle, he's got Miguel. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
That's another Panthers first down. 1st and 10
Here we go.
at the 20-yard line.
To throw is Young. He'll step up and run. And nice look there. He'll go into a slide. Gain about 7.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And he will get into the end zone. Jonathan Brooks, touchdown, Panther. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
His kick is good.
The game-tying touchdown here in the 4th quarter, and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this 4th quarter lead.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to see what they can do. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive, which starts with 1st down. They'll start on the ground with Algier, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's Horton on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Come on. Set. Gotta be lying.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be lucky to just get some positive yards out of that one. Out of bounds, pickup of 2.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Ready.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The Panthers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. We're all even. 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup
From the
of 6.
32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go, set. Cut, yellow, 22. Ready.
Back to throw. Young. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And fortunately, he's able to cover it up. It will not be a turnover, but will go down as a sack.
And man, does he dodge a bullet right there, Mike, on that sack. He's fortunate. That ball bounced right back to him. He's able to recover it and keep possession for his team.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down.
33. Ready, ready.
Here's Young. That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark. Punting time for the Panthers. Set to kick this one away. Important punt here in this tie game late. Here comes a return. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Pass complete there to Harrison.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He's got his man complete to Wilson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late. These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Open man, that's Devin Duvernay. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better field for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
Gravity lying. Let go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is caught. And the Cardinals are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up 1st and goal with that last pass completion.
Now under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line. Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal.
Panthers 8-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. And he's in. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Cardinals. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Makes the score Cardinals 24, Panthers 17.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. On the return, here is Anais Smith. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. That's taken in left side by Smith. The Panthers will take their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
They cannot stop him. That's 13 catches in the game. That one for a first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
A gain of 16.
Out of the shotgun. Young. That one taken in right side by Leggett. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
A second down throw for Young.
21-yard line.
That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Now the timeout for Carolina. It's going to be their second. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Ready. Set.
From the gun, it's Young. He'll step up and run this.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
Please be ready.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals are right back in this one.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
The Cardinals offense headed back to take over once more. And this one really all over but the shouting. One timeout left defensively, but there's no need to use it here.
Here we go, shot. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win for the Cardinals. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win here in the desert for the Cardinals as we say, so long from Glendale.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you can keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree.